Hi everyone, it's the Canny Crafter and I am here with the Christmas craft today. So I went to the works and I found this really cute little house, wooden house. On the back it's called a mini wooden fairy house. If I can find them on the website I will link it down below. And I thought, wouldn't this make such a cute elf house for Christmas? So first things first, let's try and take this monstrously huge sticker off. I mean, it didn't require that big a sticker, did it? Look, we're going to be here forever. Well, that took far too long to take off, and as you can see, I didn't get it all, but I could try and come in with a sanding block, but it's going to be painted anyway. It's the back. So, the colour palette I have pulled out is mainly red, white and a touch of black, because I want this to look like a Santa hat. So I figured this would be white, like the fur trim. There's still sticky bits everywhere. This would be red. I'm debating the window and the door being white as well, just because that'll pop. This I'm not worried about. I have an idea for that. The roof will be black and shingled. Got a clever tip for making shingles. So let us start getting messy, and for that we need a messy mat. So what colour do I want to paint first? Let's do the intricate red. So this is just some cheap acrylic paint, Daylight and Rowney. I think I either got this from Asda in the reduced section or Home Bargains, and I wouldn't have paid more than £3, and that would have come in a set. So I've got this I don't know what happened to my brush. Let's see how far we get with this. I mean, it'll be slow going, but it'll be good for getting up to the nooks and crannies. So here is the front painted red. I did the back, and I also did these little side bits here and the bottom for good measure, because I was thinking this is so lightweight, it's hollow, you could probably hang it. So best to get it from all sides just in case. So the next thing I want to do is paint this white. You know what I wish I had? Some glitter. I don't. Ooh. No, I don't. I thought I did, but I don't. Okay, oh, and just to show you with my leftover paint, I just splodged it on some pages. We can do something with them later. Don't know what, but so, I don't know which brush to use. I should probably get some clean water too. Okay, well, I'm probably going to need both brushes. I'll just pour some white out. If we do the frame, now I'm wondering if this white might need a couple of coats. What's going on here? Because my brush is still wet. Yeah, I think the white's going to need a couple of coats. Especially the cover where I overran with this red. Okay, so that's how we're looking so far. As you can see, that white is very translucent. So I'm going to go away. I'm going to paint this bit here and probably do a couple more coats. So I don't know if you can tell, but I sort of stippled. Hang on, I'll show you the sort of action I did. Let me brush out the dirty water. I sort of stippled by going up and down like this, as if you were going through a stencil. I don't know if you've ever done that technique, but it was just to give it a bit of texture, and it also improved the coverage. I was getting sick of doing coats of paint, so I just stippled it. It went on a little bit thicker, and it's given this really cool texture, which could either be snow or, you know, the fuzziness of the fur trim. So I did that on the door and the window as well. And I also did, I don't know if you can tell, but the reverse, just where it was peeking through. So that was that for now. Anyway, I'm looking at it thinking, oh, it might need something else. Okay, so I said I was going to show you how to do some shingles. So what I've got is a 1-inch hole punch and some black card. Hang on, that didn't cut very well. Okay, so there we'll have that. And I thought if you cut them in half, you get 2 circles. And if we just glue them on there, overlapping each other, and then, oops, overlapping again, not really going to stay in place, are they? Will give the illusion of shingles. Now I'm wondering if it's going to be best to paint this black, which is why I pulled the black paint out, and then stick the shingles on, and then that way, if we're off with lining up or anything, it'll just disguise that fact. So I think I will do that, because we don't want any of this peeping through. Well, I don't want any of this peeping through. You might want some of it peeping through. That's entirely up to you. So I've just quickly painted the roof. As I was painting it, I thought, should I do it in red? But you know what? I want it to look like a roof. So I only have 4 half circles cut out so far. And we want to overlap them left and right and top and bottom. I'm going to use hot glue for this. This may be an error because of fingers getting burnt. So I think this first one I want to cut in half. I'm going to actually use that dodgy one I cut out. I was like, oh no, I cut that the wrong way. It doesn't matter. Cardboard flat on both sides. And I'm just gonna, can you see? I don't know if you can see, cut black on black probably wasn't the wisest decision I've ever made. And then we would have half one there, but that's not very straight. On that side. This is going to be like a jigsaw puzzle that I'm going to get wrong at some point. Right, I think it's going to be 2 holes and a half and 2 holes. I think. Don't quote me on that one. I could be wrong. I'm the sort of person that has to sort of visually see it to figure it out. There's probably a word for that. Oh, I best clean my paintbrush. So at the minute, I am just waiting for my hot glue gun to heat up because I forgot to turn it on. So we said, I'm just going to put a slither of glue, like so. Gotta be quick. And the reason I'm opting half for hot glue is because of how quick it will dry. Ha! I've just got to be mindful of which side I'm putting the glue on. Ha! And of touching the glue with my fingers. Okay, so that is the first row stuck down. I'm going to have glue strands for days on it. Okay, then we need another half. Which will go hot. Then we need, actually sorry, we need a quarter. Then we need a half. And then we need a half. Hat. Okay, and I'm glad I did the black paint because we do have some little peeps showing through. And I'm sorry, I think I was totally off camera doing that. But not that you could really see black on black anyway. So let's see. We have a half, a quarter, a half. And that's just to stagger the pattern going up. So I will go and punch a lot more circles and finish this off camera. I'm not gonna lie, that took a very long time to do, a lot longer than I thought, but I think it's worth it. It's textured as well because I didn't glue everything down properly. So I just wanted to show you what I was going to do here for where they join. So I've taken a circle, left it whole, and I've just folded it in half. So 2 whole circles, 1 half circle, and again using the hot glue, and carefully so our fingers don't get burnt. Ha! I'm just going to glue those along there, and that'll just finish off. Ha! What was I saying about being careful so your fingers didn't get burnt? Finish off that seam and make it seamless. I don't think my hot glue gun's happy with us either. Oh, and the strands are just immense. So that is how the top ridge looks. I think it looks cool. Now I did find this. It's a glittery glue stick. I've never used them before, but my problem is I've still got like half a glue stick left in there. So if you have a tip of what I can do to get that out of there without just wasting it, or do I just need to invest in a second glue gun for glitter glue sticks? Well, I've turned that off and I need it back on because I found a pom-pom and I thought, should we just stick that on there like that? Oh, I don't know. I wish I had a bigger pom-pom. I could make a big pom-pom. I don't know how to make a pom-pom. The tip of Santa's hat has a pom-pom, doesn't it? You know what? See what I mean about the glue and not being happy with it? It's like smoking. Ha! And it stays hot for a very long time. Ha! You know what it is? I've got those little silicone finger protectors and they're right beside us and I'm just being daft. Okay, so we're not done yet. I think this little thing needs an elf. Okay, I'll turn this off now for now. So I didn't get any of the stuff out for making the elf. I still think you could hang this. Oh, you know what we could have done? Drilled the bottom out to fit tea light inside. I mean, you wouldn't get much light out. Oh, well then you could have drilled. Oh, that's another project for another day, isn't it? Okay, let me get the things out for making the elf gnome thing. So a few years ago I got this stamp set in free. It was a freebie with a magazine. The only reason I bought the magazine was for these cute little things. And they come with the coordinating dies. Can't speak, sorry. And I really wanted to put him over that sign. Little signpost thing there. These are a lot bigger than I remembered them being. I thought they were about half the size. So should I just go with it? Or should I think of something else? The other thing I was thinking of, I could make them, photograph them, scale them down, print them out. So either way I'm going to have to make it, aren't I? So, should we just try making it and seeing how it goes? Because it could be funny that it's disproportionate. I mean, let's just make one and see. So I'll move my tablet out of the way. And we need a stamping block. We need some ink, and I'm going to use, I know I always use StazOn, but I'm specifically using StazOn because I'm going to be colouring in. And I don't want to have any bleeding of ink. So we'll have two to choose from. I think I'm going to go with the one with the funky hat. And I feel like I'm missing a die. I'm sure he had little dies just for his hand. Does he need hands? He could be holding the parcel. Should we do the parcel? I don't know. The parcel stamp seems to not be there. Well, aren't we all over the place? Is it? No, it is. It is. It was just not where it should have been. Okay, let's just stamp them out for now, just in case we want to use them. Okay. Right, before I put them out, let's colour them in. I am just going to be using a selection of pens that have accumulated over the years. I've got Sharpies and I've got, remember these from when we were at school? I don't know if you do. Okay, so I'm going to give him a little pink schnoz. I feel like we need some green in here. So let's give him a green hat. Well, a green stripe on his hat. You could use pencils, you could use paints. What colour do I want his little booties to be? Because I feel like the booties and the mittens should be coordinating. I want to see purple, you know. Purple? I have lots of purples. He's going to be very colourful. Gnome Gonky elf. think it also needs, oh see, I should have kept the colour out I was using because there's so many different colours. So many different shades of green, should I say. Okay, now we need to do the inside of the hat and the parcel. I don't want to do red because there was a lot of red in the house. I would go good with green. Blue? I'll go for light blue. And let's see, yeah, the parcel will have a red ribbon, can't say that word, and its wrapping paper shall be gold. I have to be careful with the gold because I think it'll blot out the black. I'm just sort of dabbing it in. Do I feel like, because I have a grey, I have greys, I thought I had a Sharpie grey. Do I have a Sharpie grey? No. I'm just going to go around the outside of his beard with this grey. Just to give it some depth. Under his little mouth. Okay, so now we can get some washi tape, line this up best we can. Now he is going to end up with a white border. Is that going to bother us? What am I to find out? And again, could have sworn I had a little for just the mittens. Okay, I will go and cut this out. You know what? I like them being disproportionate. I think that's actually quite cool. But you know what I'm thinking? Getting some foam, die cutting that out, sticking the two together. One, to give it some dimension, and two, just to give it some more stability because it is just cardstock. And the same with that, I think I want that to pop out a bit. Okay, foam. So there's those cut out of just some foam. And now I think 3 in 1. I think the 3 in 1's going to be the best bit actually. If I can get it out the tube. Okay, let's stick those two together. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Just checking if there's a right way and a wrong way for this. Yes, there is, and I would have done it the wrong way around. Okay, so I'm going to put this hot glue gun back on, and I'm also going to get out, oops, everything's falling, a couple of little, ooh, does that work? That will work. So that's just a double-sided foam square, which is currently one-sided. Can't get the back on off. Okay, I'm just sitting thinking, does this need anything else? That's not hot enough yet. Okay, so let's put that on there like that. That on there like that. This is so stinking cute. I do feel like it needs something else green. I don't know. Something like holly maybe? In my head I'm going through my dyes because that's how I work best. You know what else I want to do? Just while the glue gun's heating there. Okay, little gold doorknob. See, I told you I wasn't worried about that signpost. I was looking through the dyes. I forgot about these gingerbread men. What could make a gingerbread house? I feel like I need to go and get some more of these wooden houses. Ah. Okay. I also found this dye. So it's from Decor, the filigree wreath. And I want to do the holly leaf out of, well, I've just seen this on my desk. That's a nicer green, there was two green colours there. I think out of this glittery cardstock, it's foam. So let's see what that looks like. Well, I've put those out and I don't like them. Or maybe I just don't like them there. I do feel like it needs something green though. Maybe it needs, because there was two, oh, can't pick that up. Maybe it needs the smaller one that is a whole leaf. Do I think we need a red, couple of red berries to go on there too. Okay, you know, for this, I think I'm going to pull these out. put them on the wrong hand. For when I am right-handed, it's the left hand that is going to get the glue gun in it. The glue gun? That is so cute. Oh, and I love how ridiculously huge she is compared to the door. I just think that's cute. And there we have our shingled roof with lots of glue strands. Said to get everywhere. Oh, I love it. I think I need to order some more. And we'll just have a whole village. We could have a whole village. So one of these, gingerbread, with a Santa's house, somewhere for the reindeer to live. I think it is so cute. I can't stop looking at it. So this was called a fairy house and we've turned it into an elf house. Gonk Gnome house. I don't know. It's festive. It's cute. I like it. I was just wondering as well, because it's just like a balsa wood, so it's like a really lightweight wood. If you could cut out the bottom and stuff it with things like sweets or just little trinkets, and then you could just cover that with like a piece of card or some paper, and it could be like a little gift box. Do wish I had some glitter, and I would glitter. Okay, I'm gonna order these and glitter. That's the plan. So cute, so adorable. Oh, love it. And I don't even begrudge the many hours well, it wasn't many hours, it was like an hour to do that shingled roof. So I'm the Candy Crafter. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!